Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for One World Under Doom, Issue 4, 2025. That is a really nice cover there, and it's not exactly what happens, but Dormammu has come to kind of push Doom shit in. So let's crack into this, and I really kind of like this. It's mainly showing the two big players here of Doom and Dormammu. The Avengers are gone. The Fantastic Four gone. And the X-Men, everyone Dormammu thought might stand against him, banished in a single instant to an isolated and rapidly collapsing pocket dimension. Alpha Flight, the champions, heroes major and minor alike, even my steed. All of them, gone. As we see this and done, and we're like, okay, that's Doom narrating, and we're seeing the green and everything. It's like, oh shit. All of them, that is, save for Doom. And I really like the use of color and the sound words there. Boom. I cast 3 spells. The first protects against Dormammu's attack. The other 2 engage. Then all that remains is him. Dormammu, you dare attack my world. You dare attack Doom. As we see him. It's like, oh yeah, you're looking good there, but your realm is unguarded. A manifest lie, for Doom stands before you, and that is a surprise. It appears you do know how to wield the powers of the Sorcerer Supreme after all, at least when it comes to protecting yourself. You are all that remains, Victor, the only one left. Ha! I had worried this might be too easy, as we see Dormammu kind of coming down and then Doom shooting off. And seeing you in person does nothing to dissuade me of that. So what now, Victor? Do you scheme some way to turn me into your ally, as you have done the others of this world? Or do you come to me sniveling, begging for my mercy? Oh, but you misunderstand me. This Doom is a fake, eh? And the real Doom Dormammu, as we then shift and see Doom, that one page just crack. Chapter 4, Dormammu versus Doom, did not come to bargain, as he's got those green, magic hammers and shit that he's doing, and I love that that's referencing to what was going on with the Strange movie and everything. It's like, yeah, Doom's not bargaining here, and just like seeing Dormammu's face, like, god damn. So then we see Dormammu getting cracked out, and like civilians being like, ah, shit, a distraction, a cheap, petty illusion, and yet more than enough to deceive you. The Eye of Agamotto, its light destructive to demons. Doctor Strange only ever employed it directly. Like a fool, he never thought to magically bend that light around him over and over, growing it ever stronger in a torrent, a hurricane, before hitting you with light enough to shame the sun. Seeing how Doom changes the utilization of the Eye of Agamotto to damage Dormammu. Funny, Victor, you call Strange a fool, and yet childlike you look on me and believe all you see is all there is. You didn't really think I'd come alone, did you? Demons rise! As we see Dormammu getting up from that, his demons crapping up, and just the purple versus the flames versus the green. I cast spells to seal his demon portal shut with no effect. That's not good, is it, Dr. Doom? This may be a challenge, as he then starts blasting him out with his green energy. I must be stronger. My magic must be stronger. But Doom is not without his advantages. Dormammu is complacent. Some could say you are as well. Accustomed as he is to fighting Strange, the two of them always battling over and over to a glorified stalemate. True, if you look at it from a certain point of view. He expects me to act as Steven did. Probably. A foolish expectation. Or he probably thinks you to act like a selfish asshole and then fucking get you on that way. I am a smarter man, a patently supreme sorcerer. God. North just gets Doom. To defeat Dormammu's demons, I need only use the Eye of Agamotto in a way Strange never would, never could. And see, this is the thing. Like, there's one thing to be like, I don't like Doom. This is great writing for Doom because it completely shows why he gets in his own way. It's like he would be a great hero if he could get out of his own way. Many possibilities present themselves. I choose one, creating a new spell for its light, something unique, unprecedented, and cast it with 2 simple words. flame on. It's very interesting. It's like, okay, you're gonna steal Johnny's shit as it blasts out like that. It's like, yeah? Interesting. You wouldn't think Doom would do that. Then I choose another spell. Optic Blast. Optic Blast, utilizing Cyclops. Optic Blast. It's like, interesting that Doom would go this way. Like, normally he wouldn't even think of utilizing inspiration from other kind of sources like this. And when Dormammu believes he's seen all that I can do, wait, it takes but a word from Doom to prove precisely how wrong he is. It's like, okay, this is gnarly. It's like, okay, we're building up. We do, of course, Flame On. We do the Optic Blast, Snick. And it's like him putting out Wolverine magic flame claws. And him just stabbing Dormammu. This page here, beautiful. Like, you see the pain that Dormammu's in. And fucking Doom just skewering him like that. God. And no crazy page anomalies this time of, like, falling out or anything. Good quality. Goddamn great art. See, you got the good story and the good character work and the good art to showcase it together. When you're firing on all cylinders, damn straight. And then, not a mistake, but an oversight. Dormammu wanted me to get this close, wanted my attention on him. And see, this is where Doom cannot let it be that he can't admit that he made a mistake. So that his demon could steal the eye from me. And of course we see the demon take it, and they're like, hey, bitch, fuck off. Like all egoists, Victor, you seek glory above all else. And this makes you endlessly predictable. Yep. Strange will sacrifice himself to save the Earth and like any other kind of realm. Doom won't do that. Like, that's what makes Strange dangerous to Dormammu. He will do any kind of sacrifice to death, to any kind of other kind of being. He will, like, utilize himself as some kind of, like, avatar to something to take things on. I mean, shit, he channeled dark energies to try and fight World Breaker Hulk. You and I know, and Doom, he'll try and do stuff for powers, but he will always believe that he is enough to do it, even in a position where he's showcased to not be. That's the ego downfall. You and I know two things nobody else does. The first is how this truly is all your fault. Yep. You allowed Earth's mystical defenses to weaken. But I'll keep your secret, because I know your other secret too. You could end this anytime you wanted. It's not too late. You could magically strengthen Earth's defenses in a heartbeat. You could save Earth, rescue all its heroes, and banish me and protect all those people below. Oh, but there's the slight matter of the cost. Because here's the thing. Strange gave up. Like, we're in a situation that Dormammu recognizes. Just like how Steven needed to give up the title of Sorcerer Supreme because of how he got fucked up in Blood Hunt, Doom could do the same thing here. To do it now, so late, when I am already here, it would mean using up all your magic, necessarily relinquishing your title. You would lose everything. You could do it with a thought, but it is a thought you can never bring yourself to think, because it is an admission that Doom is insufficient, lesser, inferior. And seeing it go through here as Doom's attempting to fight back and Dormammu's just going after him, the civilians like, what the fuck's kind of going on? Isn't this supposed to be Doom saving us? And this is just a gnarly ass page. The art just truly sells the mystical things going on. And yet, thus, you lose it all anyway. But in a way that is much, much more painful. I am the Dark Lord of the Faltine, and you, Victor, you are just a man. As we see him then, like, the purple energy, the breaking of Doom there. And taking his armor. I took your armor. Now I take an arm. Ah! And now a leg. Ah! Like, fucking this really showcases two villains kind of going at it, and why Dormammu is such a force, and people being like, he's just like, he might not have been completely showcased in the Doctor Strange movie, but like him utilizing other proxies and like what Strange had to do to kind of deal with him. This is what happens when you're really having to deal with Dormammu, and it's like, showcasing Dormammu as a credible threat and a fucked up villain. And finally, Victor, I let my demons feed on you. As he then just tosses him in the water for the demons to kind of just gnaw on his ass. And he's like, a decent realm. And I love the kind of bubbling down there. The flames so work. I have not lost. I have not lost. I have minutes of breath in my lungs. Minutes. I have a good arm, as we see him utilizing the arm, and a good leg, kicking and everything. And I've never needed the Eye of Agamotto to ensure that Doom's will be done. As he rips out Demon's eyes, like, okay, let's see what's kind of going on here. And of course, he blasts out another thing of green energy. Dormammu! You think yourself pernicious, Victor, but you're just stubborn. A dead man who simply hasn't realized it yet. Ugh. So let me give you that push you need across the finish line. Dr. Doom. This is where your story ends. Pretty much seeing Doom, like, getting himself back in a position, has his kind of cloak and everything as Dormammu's getting ready to punch his ass to death. The second of my 3 spells, cast when Dormammu first attacked, activated at my mental command. A time spell to freeze everyone but Doom for a single minute. One last chance to defy death. I'm held in Dormammu's magic, and the moment time resumes, he is going to destroy me. I've earned seconds to figure out how to prevent it. My armor, gone. The eye, forgotten on the bed of the East River beneath me. My spells exhausted. All I have is my mask, what remains of my cloak, and my will. Yeah, that's right, because it was about, like, the UN that was kind of going on there. Let me see. My mask, what remains of my cloak, and my will. I'm held tight in Dormammu's spell. Nothing moves. Nothing budges. I can't even breathe. No. I try to move my broken limbs, forcing them, despite the shards of my broken bones cutting at my muscles. Nothing. And for a moment, I permit myself to consider that I have lost. Doom gives himself but the smallest taste of defeat, as I love going in on his face and then on his limbs and then back on his face there. Just where they need to zoom in, and even though it's regular kind of paneling, it just works. And my entire soul rejects it. It is antithetical to every cell of my being. It is not Doom. I direct the totality of my will toward my shattered arms, and a single finger moves, an almost imperceptible amount. The pain is indescribable, beyond physical. Lesser men would do anything, promise anything, for only a chance to never feel this way again. But Doom is not lesser men. I have lost everything true, but Doom is not the mask. Doom is not the armor. Kind of echoing Iron Man and stuff, as we see him clenching his fist. It's like, oh god. Doom is not the magic, and Doom is not the name. Doom is me. I am Doom, and Doom never fails. As we see him pushing away from Dormammu. That's really kind of crazy. What? Other men would be exhausted, ruined. Doom is merely determined. Temporal magic. Cheap, and it will only work once. And then Dormammu hears something, a noise he cannot recognize. It is the sound of my plot coming to fruition. The final of my 3 spells, and the one I have been fighting for, buying time for ever since. The instant Earth's self-proclaimed heroes were taken to that pocket dimension, I used identical magic to send my Doombots there too. There they have labored with the others to escape, because while Dormammu is power manifest, he has never realized that with the greatest power, there must also come the greatest weakness. Okay. It's like, alright, let's see what... And of course, others would be like, okay, this is just expounding and plot stuff. That's like plot dumping. I'm like, no, this works with Doom's character to intimately and delicately and intricately explain his plans and plots. Dormammu is the end of everything, and when facing such an oblivion, heroes will always choose the greater good. Oh, you mean bail out your stupid shit because you don't? They will choose to fight for this world. They will choose to save it. Yeah, because that's what heroes do. And thus, Earth's heroes choose Doom. As we see, Avengers Assemble! With Cap. It's like, yeah. Let's see. And that's Steve Rogers' Cap. We see Wolverine. We'd seen Wolverine previously. Juggernaut. We got Vision. Beast. Got some Spideys and everything. Of course, Doomsteed. And it's like, oh god, that's a really good there, as Doom pretty much has like a crutch and everything. And then we see the thing for the next issue. Dormammu has come for Doom, and Doom has survived. Broken, depleted, but having bought the time he needed, Doom ensures that all Earth's heroes would survive. These heroes now face a choice. They can allow Earth to fall to Dormammu, or they can align with Doom and fight for Earth beside him. They choose Earth. Doom is at his highest. With Earth's heroes behind him, nothing can stop him now. Nothing, that is, save for an unexpected return of an old foe. It's like, oh shit. So, let's see what goes on there. And I really, really enjoyed this issue because it really dives into Doom and Dormammu and who they are as characters, and Doom having completely and utterly fucked up objectives. I mean, yes, you should do things to kind of help the Earth and everything like that. That's not what I'm saying. He is focused on all the wrong things. Like, if he had worked together with people and done things to combat this kind of threat beforehand, none of this would be happening. But Doom's ego and his pride got in his way. And even though he is still utilizing the heroes and utilizing what he thinks can work out, he can spin this all he wants. He allowed this to happen. Sure, you can clean up the mess, you can fix the mistake, but he doesn't learn from mistakes because Doom doesn't make mistakes, as he even says in this issue. And god damn, the art just fucking is amazing. I love... It really works out well as a supernatural one because we have two master magicians going at it. And, of course, having Doom have the more green kind of magic, Dormammu linked more with fire and purple, especially in regards to his demons, it really clearly delineates what's actions going on, who's casting what, and who's doing what. Doom utilizing Johnny, Cyclops, and Wolverine's kind of moves with the Eye of Agamotto to take on Dormammu were fucking amazing. And utilizing the little lines of, like, Doom does not bargain. I love those kind of call-outs when they're done and executed so well. So I can't wait to see what goes on in the next issue because they're just fucking hitting this out of the park. This is a crazy, weird-ass kind of one that I wasn't expecting event-wise, but I loved how we did this kind of weird shit with Blood Hunt and then just what's going on here. With One World Under Doom, we got some crazy-ass shit and 8 Deaths of Spidey. They're doing some nice, interesting stuff here that I'm really enjoying, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.